Godzilla x Kong, Guardians of Equestria, written by Phantom Plus 1234. Chapter 16. The Apex Titan. Surprisingly, there's only 16 chapters of this. I'm pretty sure the person's still writing, and if they're not, I'm pretty sure I won't be posting this for a while. And if you're wondering about that one series, A Granny's Guide to Equestria does not have many more chapters, so you won't get any of it. Well, back to the show. Trixie looks over at Starlight as she looks off into the distance with a concerned expression. "Hey, something on your mind?" she asked. "Oh no, it's nothing," Starlight feigned innocence. "That doesn't sound like nothing," said Trixie. "Yeah, I'm just worried about every pony in my village," she sighed. "Hey, don't worry, I'm sure they'll be fine. If Godzilla can handle everything up until this point, I'm sure whatever is lurking around in your old village won't stand a chance," said Trixie, trying to comfort her. "Yeah, you're right, they have to be alright, they have to." Starlight took a deep breath, trying to calm her nerves. "We've arrived." She looks down as Methra begins to descend with the heave. Surprisingly, her village appeared to be untouched. No form of destruction was visible, and all the ponies were casually walking around like nothing was wrong. As they landed, the party began walking around. It was starting to appear as if Starlight's village was spared from Tobias's campaign of destruction. "Huh, doesn't seem like anything's wrong," said Bernie. "That's not possible, my phone still has a ring," said Eileen. "Maybe it's sleeping or something," suggested Pinky. Starlight. The group looks up as four familiar ponies walk up to them. "What are you doing here?" "Double Diamond, Sugar Belle, Night Glider, Party Favor. Oh, it's so good to see you guys." Starlight rushed over to them. "We need your help. Have you seen any giant monsters roaming around here?" The four looked at each other, confused. "Giant monsters?" asked Night Glider. "No, we didn't see anything like that," said Party Favor. "You didn't?" asked Starlight. "Maybe he didn't come by here," suggested Spike. "By the way, are those humans?" Sugar Belle asked, pointing to the four. Oh yeah, listen, it's a long story," said Starlight. "All I can say is we're looking for a giant three-headed monster. Well, we haven't seen anything like that, but maybe our new friend knows. He's also the human, so maybe he might have some clues," suggested Double Diamond. "Another human?" asked Applejack. "But the only other human besides these four is..." Rainbow Dash trails off. "Don't tell me," Starlight gasped. "I suddenly have a bad feeling about this," said Twilight. "And you have good reason to," a familiar voice speaks up. "Ah, there he is." Double Diamond, Party Favor, Sugar Belle, and Night Glider steps to the side as Tobias reveals himself. "Long time no see, friends," he sneers. "Tobias," Starlight growled. What a shame, I put together this welcoming party and you aren't even happy to see me." Tobias sneered. "We'd be better off seeing you gone. Here's Tempest." TSK, 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 my, what a tense atmosphere," Tobias sighed. "Well, not that it matters, I'm surprised you made it all the way here. How you think we'll go down without even getting a chance to beat you up?" "Not a chance, buddy." Rainbow Dash laughed. "You saved us the trouble of finding you, actually, darling," said Rarity. "Is that what you think this is?" asked Tobias. "What a bunch of fools. If you really think you can take me on, and go right ahead." He snapped his fingers as Hyper Mechagador suddenly warped right in the center of the village, sending the ponies into a panic. "We'll smash that robot into pieces," said Rainbow Dash. "Wait, Rainbow, no." Twilight tried to stop her as she lunged towards the mechanical titan, but not before the middle head turned towards her and opened its jaw before absorbing the magic from her body. The group gasped as she fell towards the ground in a weakened heap. "Dashing!" Pinky gasped. Before anyone else could make a move, all three heads began slithering towards them with their mouths open. "No!" Trixie, Tempest, and Sunburst quickly jumped in front of the group as the robot began absorbing their magic as the three collapsed. "No!" Starlight rushed over to Sunburst and Trixie as they lay on the ground in a weakened heap. "Oh, what a shame, trying to protect your friends, and look where it got you," Tobias cackled. "You monster!" Starlight hissed. "Monster? I'm no monster, I am a god." Tobias beamed. "You've caused so much damage already, I won't let you get away with this." Starlight growled. "Oh, and how do you plan on stopping me?" He sneered. "You don't even have your magic anymore." "I may not have magic, but they can," she said, pointing Double Diamond, Party Favor, Sugar Belle, and Night Glider, who's still in shock at what just transpired. Actually, Starlight, none of us are really fit for fighting a giant robot," so they began to back away. "HMPH, don't think I'll let you escape," Tobias hissed as the mecha intercepted them and absorbed their magic. "Tobias, please stop, leave them out of this." Starlight backed. But he simply smirked and snapped his fingers as the robot takes off and begins capturing the rest of their villagers, stealing their magic. "No." "Starlight, don't." Twilight rushes over with Applejack to restrain her. "You all ain't no match against that there thing," said Applejack. "No, let me go." Starlight cried out as Hypermecha Ghidorah absorbed all the magic from every single pony, leaving them weakened on the ground. Once every last pony was set to their magic, Hypermecha Ghidorah slowly turned its attention towards the group. "Now then, it's your turn," Tobias sneered as he slowly approached the group. The group stood their ground as the three heads slowly hovered above them with their jaws open. But before it could absorb their magic, a familiar roar quickly caught their attention. They all looked up as Godzilla appeared behind them. "TCH, that damn overgrown lizard, you fools got lucky this time, but I'll take your magic eventually," Tobias sneered before looking up Godzilla. "As for you, I have someone else for you to play with, an old friend of yours, I'm sure you remember him." He snapped his fingers as one of the walls on a nearby rocky cliff cracks open before a large metallic arm bursts out. Godzilla slowly turns towards the rocky cliff as another large mech emerges, followed by its robotic cry. Its body is covered in metal plates with hints of black and accents of neon red energy glowing through small cracks in its armor plates. Its back was lined up with 3 rows of square-tipped dorsal fins reminiscent of Godzilla's spines. "Oh shit," cursed Bernie. "Is that a robot Godzilla?" "Yup, Spike." "No, that's Mechagodzilla," corrected Eileen. Mechagodzilla slowly turned towards Godzilla, its eyes glowing in the same neon red light as Godzilla roared at it angrily. "It may look like Mechagodzilla, but after Apex failed to create a proper Titan-killing machine, I made sure to enhance its capabilities to resist all attacks from both Godzilla and Kong," Tobias snickered. "Surely Godzilla will have some fun playing with his new and improved play buddy." "Hey, where do you think you're going?" Starlight asked as he away from the group. "Your friends may have been sparred, but that doesn't mean there are other creatures in this world who can escape unscathed. My plan is almost complete, and once I get my hands on your friend's magic, we will have become unstoppable. Until the day comes, I'll be expecting you to survive." He cackled and snapped his fingers before warping out of the village with Hypermecha Ghidorah, leaving them and Godzilla with Mechagodzilla. "He's a tricky one," said Trapper. They look up as Godzilla and Mechagodzilla charges at each other, with Mechagodzilla firing off several missiles from his shoulder cannon before the two rams into each other. "We need to get every pony out of the village," said Twilight. Everyone nods, as they quickly rush in to help the weakened ponies out of the village. Starlight. She looks over to see her friend with her head down. "Look, I know it looks bad, but we'll make him pay." Starlight clenches her teeth before following after the others. As they help the villagers escape, they occasionally look up to see Godzilla getting beat down by his mechanical counterpart. "Is the big guy going to be alright?" asked Capper. Tobias wasn't kidding when he said he enhanced Mechagodzilla's capabilities. "Godzilla's getting his ass handed to him," Bernie grunted as he helped a pony to safety. They watch as Godzilla charges up and fires a stream of his atomic breath, only for Mechagodzilla to counter with his own. However, due to the enhancements, Mechagodzilla is able to push Godzilla back. As Godzilla struggles to get up, Mechagodzilla walks over and grabs him before dragging him across the ground, destroying several houses in the process, before throwing him into several stone pillars. "Oh no, this looks bad," Fluttershy whimpers. As Godzilla lay on the ground, Mechagodzilla flips him onto his back before grabbing his face with his 4-pronged claws and attempts to pry it open while Godzilla swats at him. Godzilla grunts as Mechagodzilla holds his jaw open, charging up a blast, but right as he's able to give Godzilla his very own kiss of death, something jumps onto Mechagodzilla's back and forces his head back before he's able to fire his beam into Godzilla's mouth. Kong. Alien's eyes widen as she catches sight of the Titanic ape. As Kong holds Mechagodzilla in place, his tail comes up from behind, knocking the ape off his back and onto the ground. Kong groans and sits up as Mechagodzilla raises his claw, charging it up with energy, ready to swing at him, but Godzilla quickly gets to his feet and grabs onto Mechagodzilla, distracting him while Kong grabs his other arm and drags him towards the ground. As Mechagodzilla recovers from the attack, he raises his arm, attempting to swing at Godzilla, only for Kong to stop his punch mid-swing. Mechagodzilla knocks Godzilla back with several missiles before throwing Kong on top of Godzilla. "Okay, this doesn't look any better," said Spike. They watch in anticipation as they pull themselves up. Godzilla charges up another blast when something rams into him from behind and sends it tumbling forward into the ground. The group looks over to see a third monster resembling a dog-lion hybrid standing behind the Apex Titan. The monster growls as it jumps up on its hind legs. Its skin resembles that of bricks and several tufts of light brown fur cover its body. "What an Equestria!" Rarity yelped. "Deck isn't that?" asked Trapper. "Yeah, no doubt it is," Elin nodded. "What is it?" asked Fluttershy. "It looks kinda cute. That's another one of Godzilla's ancient allies, a guardian monster that's said to have battled another version of Mechagodzilla with Godzilla in the past," explained Eileen. Monarch has dubbed him King Caesar. If you guys are enjoying this story, please give it a like, comment your thoughts, give me a follow and share this story with your friends, and I hope you all enjoyed.